So you have to learn how to conserve your energy, and you have to learn how to preserve your energy, especially when you're dealing with cluster personality types such as narcissists. Now, how do you know if you're leveling up? If you are conserving and preserving your energy, this is a sign that you are preparing yourself to level up, regardless of feeling down. A lot of energy vampires will drain you if you're not careful, okay? Sometimes energy vampires can come in the guise of a person, a place, or a thing. Sometimes you can be your own energy vampire, okay? Some of you may be wondering, well, how is that? Well, when you don't know who you are, when you are allowing the narcissist or the cluster personality type to come along and pick your brain, pick your heart, pick your soul, pick your spirit. So when you allow him or her to pick you apart that way, this means you're accommodating. Now, I'm not beating up on you, because a lot of people who deal with cluster personality types, it seems like they can go to sleep, or they're under a spell. This is because narcissists and some cluster personality types, they're very crafty. They're very cunning when it comes to knowing how to hypnotize or to manipulate people, okay, into doing what they want them to do. So a lot of us, we unconsciously allow narcissists and cluster personality types to pick us apart, okay? So this means our energy body has holes in it, or is leaking. So this means that you're downgrading. You're not leveling up because you're not recharging. You're not conserving your energy. You're not preserving your energy. But in this video, I want to teach you how to do that. Tool number one, become more financially literate. Okay, some of you may be wondering, well, what does money have to do with your energy? Everything. Energy is money. What I meant to say, was some people learn how to use their energy so well, they have multiple streams of income, okay? So anyway, leveling up means also that you know how to increase your finances, okay? This does not mean, because you may not be rich financially, doesn't mean that you are misusing your energy, not necessarily. But one of the things that you can learn how to do is to have multiple streams of income. If you need an extra job, go get it. If you need to read some books on how to start to invest in money, do so. This is how you're utilizing your time wisely. Learning how to utilize your time wisely, I found, coincides with learning how to utilize your finances wisely. What does that look like? Well, I know for me, that meant to become more proactive in having multiple streams of income. All right? In other words, if you need that extra job to get some more money, do that. Go to a seminar on how to invest. This is something I've done in the past, okay? And even now, I still read a book or two. So I'm still open to learning how to increase my finances. Now, this is not a get-rich-quick type of video, but I will share with you from my own experience, when you utilize your time wisely, this coincides with utilizing your finances wisely. When we look at how we invest in relationships, what type of relationships are you investing in? If you invest in a poor stock, okay, that means your return on investment is going to be undesirable. You're not going to get as much money as you want out of that investment. Sometimes you have to look at the narcissistic codependent relationship that way. It's a poor investment, which means you're going to utilize your energy and your time unwisely. It's a poor investment. So when you learn how to increase your finances, that means you're learning how to conserve and preserve your energy. Translation: not only are you releasing toxic energy that doesn't serve you, but you are also channeling your own energy, and you're recharging your own energy so you'll have enough fuel to continue to thrive forward past narcissistic codependent relationships. Tool number 2, build a support base that is designed to help you stay fueled, and this way you're moving forward. You're leveling up. You're preparing yourself to level up if you haven't done so already, or if you're in a sunken place right now. Some of us are living with cluster B personality types. This means you're going to be distracted. And I'm not trying to be the bearer of bad news. I'm just giving it to you straight because I've been there. Okay? So you're going to be distracted. How will you conserve your energy? So how will you stay focused? Well, focus intention techniques is something that I've learned that can help. Focus intention techniques will help you to stay clear of all of your list of goals. Okay? So it'll also help you to clarify your intentions. What are your intentions? What are your principles? What are your goals? Do you know your dreams? Do you have any passions? So focused intention techniques, which I want everybody to look up and research, is a very useful tool to have while you're trying to focus on thriving forward. More than likely, you all who are in relationships right now with cluster B personality types, my heart goes out to you, because more than likely, you're being distracted. You're being knocked off your square. All right? So this is something I've gone through. It is very difficult. It is very challenging to stay focused, but it's not impossible. You have to be determined. You have to be focused. You have to invest in yourself. When you want to journal, okay, this also helps you to see how you're growing. This is how you recharge your energy. This is how you channel your energy. And this is how you prevent the narcissist from getting a lot of your energy. Now, you're not going to be able to stop him or her from attempting to drain you of your energy. You can't control anyone else, and they can't control you unless you give them permission. But let's just say you're in a relationship right now with a narcissist and cluster B personality type. The number one thing that's going to keep you focused is to invest in yourself, to make the decision that you're going to thrive forward. Okay? What are you willing to sacrifice in order to thrive forward? You have to envision yourself thriving forward. I've done all of this. It has helped me tremendously. I'm no longer a person who chooses to invest in relationships that don't serve me. That includes narcissists. That includes cluster B personality types. Okay? Some cluster B personality types, yeah, they are getting the treatment or the help that they need because they have a personality disorder. All right? But they realize it. But that's a small percentage. Let's be real. But when you channel your energy, one of the things that you're learning how to do is to be very mindful of the information that's coming in. Because when you're not channeling your energy and you're overwhelmed by the circumstances of the relationship, that means you're not going to be able to recognize when when information is coming in. Right? And this is where brain fog happens. Because we're overwhelmed by the relationship, we're not able to pay attention to new information coming in. So we may be forgetful. We may be worrisome a lot or suffering from social anxiety. Anxiety, two different things. Anxiety, and then there's your social anxiety. Okay, so, this is how a person can tell that they're improperly channeling their energy, or they're not channeling their energy. They're not utilizing their energy properly. Okay, so we want to learn how to do this. And one of the things that I learned how to do was to pay attention to new information coming in, and that takes practice. One of the ways to do that is to stay present in your body rather than allowing yourself to become overwhelmed by the circumstances. This takes time, this takes patience, and this takes some practice. There are a lot of things out there, and I certainly hope you all are doing your research, and that is how to maintain your own energy. There's so much information out there. There's one of our stars that mentioned on a live stream about I think it was EMDR, okay? And I mentioned something about biofeedback.
which is similar. This is how you can stay present. This is how you can self-soothe. This is a type, both of those things are types of self-regulatory processing. Okay, again, when you are able to process the reality and remain present in your body and self-soothe, you are practicing self-regulatory processing. Therefore, you are a person who is utilizing their energy that benefits him or her, rather than allowing the narcissist to tap into your energy field for narcissistic supply.
All right, now let's talk about narcissists who display codependent tendencies. They can be quite controlling, moving in haste or too quickly in the beginning of a relationship, jealous, obsessive, disrespectful, but demand respect from others, inability and or unwillingness to communicate needs and desires, financial abuse and or mismanaging finances, energy vampires. So a lot of us who have been dealing with narcissists and cluster B personalities, we can identify with a lot of these things on the list here. Okay, and I think the biggest one, I could be wrong, I think the biggest one is disrespectful but demand respect from others. Narcissists and those with a cluster B personality are notorious for that one. Signs of a codependent relationship: passive, indecisive, dominant, controlling, enmeshment, addiction, obsession, emotional and or cyber bullying, financial abuse. Okay, so these are signs of a codependent relationship. So we're not talking about just one particular person here. We're talking about a relationship that consists of two people, which involves one person who is passive and the other is dominant. Narcissists tend to be the taker, while the codependent tends to be the pleaser. How to transform and release energy. Number one, identify the source of the energy. If it is not yours, do not claim it. This is something a lot of us, including myself, have made the mistake of doing. And that is claiming what isn't ours. Okay, the narcissist and the cluster B personality, they absolutely love it when this happens. When their source suppliers claim their dysfunctional behavior. So the narcissist and cluster B personality likes it when others claim their shenanigans, and they put up and comply with all of the diabolical tactics. So when a person identifies the source of the energy, whether it is positive or negative, if it belongs to him or her, okay, they'll claim it. But if it belongs to the narcissist or the cluster B personality, it is best not to claim it. This is another way that they hold on to toxic energy, and they're not transforming it. Instead, what they're doing is they are internalizing it. He or she is holding on to it, and they're claiming something that doesn't belong to them. This is why they continue to be hurt, and also which prolongs their suffering. When you're journaling, that means you're channeling your own energy. Okay, this means that you're making sure that you're utilizing your own energy for your good, instead of the energy vampire, such as the narcissist, being able to come along and snatch your energy. They're able to drain you of your energy, okay, because you're accommodating him or her. You're emotionally stressed. You may be emotionally stressed. You may be distracted because you want to please him or her. You want to make sure that he or she, they're doing all right in the relationship. You may be even obsessed with what's going on in the relationship because you want peace. But I'm here to tell you from experience, as long as you are accommodating the narcissist and cluster B personality type, you're not going to get that peace of mind that you want. You're not going to get that sense of balance. You're not going to get that sense of harmony. The only way you're going to get that is when you start to invest in yourself. When you start to move forward past the narcissistic relationship. When you start to realize that maybe you've been addicted to codependent narcissistic relationships. You have to own some of your stuff. Some of us, you know, we look at the narcissist and we look at the cluster personality type. That's a waste of energy. That's not going to keep you on your game. That's not going to keep you focused. That's going to keep you distracted. So what you want to do is to continue to focus on what you need to do in order to thrive forward past codependent narcissistic relationships.